My guess is Rebecca. Rebecca, why'd you call my show?
Well, I called because I conceived my daughter when I was 16 years old with a 22-year-old man. And still to this day, he's been denying her. I've tried.
So you're not with him anymore?
No, I'm not with him.
Okay.
He left me Christmas Eve 2 years back for another girl and another child. I moved down to Florida. After that, it was sometime in January, I moved down to Florida, and I was so depressed I didn't even leave my bed. I had to drop out of school because I couldn't deal with being pregnant, all the emotions, being so depressed, worrying about how...
And you're still 16 at this time?
Yeah. Yep, I would turn 17 at this time now.
Okay.
Yep, I was a junior in high school. When I met him, it was 2 years ago, and I was at a party. In order for me to drink, I had to say that I was 18. I was not.
Was he under the impression that you were 18?
Yeah, he was. I had to tell everyone, but when I met him, I thought he was only 18. It was like 3 in the morning, and I said I needed to get some sleep, and it was kind of like an outdoors thing, and he had a tent. He said, well...
I got a tent.
So anyways, he told me that I could sleep in the tent so that I would still have some rest for work the next morning. I went to bed, woke up, and he didn't do anything. You know, I left, didn't even say goodbye. It was just, you know, I had no intentions of anything from that party besides just to go hang out. A couple days later, we started, he got my number, and he started to call me, and we started hanging out. And eventually I told him my real age, and I said, look, I shouldn't have done that. You know, you can stop talking to me, pretend I never existed, I'll understand. This is, you know, something that I've never done. And I didn't know that I was pregnant until 6 weeks afterwards. But when I told him, he said, well, I can't have a kid. I said, you can't have a kid? I'm 16, Shawn. I'm still in high school. You graduated. I can't have a kid. He said, well, we're going to have to get an abortion. And I said, yeah, we will. You're going to have to come up with money because I don't have the money for that. He said, oh, I'll come up with it. A couple weeks later, he goes and he says, I think we should keep it. I think we can work it out, and I think I can be, you know, there for you guys, and we can be a family.
And how old is your daughter now?
She's 9 months old.
She's 9 months old. So was he there when your daughter was born? Was he in the delivery room?
So when I went into labor, he got the call, and he brings another girl and her daughter to the hospital.
The one that he eventually left you for?
Yeah, the one he left me for. And my blood pressure went so high. I was shaking. I was so mad. I was ready to rip my IVs off. It put me and my daughter in danger, how bad my blood pressure went. And it was to the point where the nurses had to make them leave the room. So she wanted to go home. So he took her home and missed my daughter's birth.
Do you live in the same state as him?
Yes. He lived 5 minutes away and only seen her twice.
All this time?
Yeah. I asked him for $1. $1 for water, and he couldn't even do that for me.
Wow. He's here. His name is Shawn. Let's bring him out.
Listen,
you lied to me about your age.
I lied to you? I told you the truth, Shawn. I told you the truth.
You told me for 2 months that you were 18.
I was 16. You knew it.
No.
Really?
You lied to me for 2 months. And then I broke up with you because I was disgusted with myself.
You were cheating.
Because I found out that you were
cheating
16.
on me. You were cheating on me.
Okay, then how come if I was cheating on you, why did you decide to get back with me then, right after?
Okay, you know what? You know that's not true. You left me. You left me on Christmas Eve with the girl you were cheating on with me the whole time we were together. And don't deny it. Justify it whichever way you want in your mind.
Listen,
you know the truth. You know the truth.
I did not want a relationship with you because I had just gotten out of a relationship.
No.
And you said that's fine.
Is that why you were kissing me? You were kissing me? You were having sex with me?
I was.
But you didn't want a relationship with me?
Shawn, when you met this girl 2 years ago, you really didn't think that... How old did you think she was?
I thought she was what she told me she was. I thought she was
18.
Really?
We asked you on a lie detector test if you knew, and you were asked, did you know that Rebecca was 16 when you had sex with her? And you answered no. And
Not
the results...
at first.
I don't believe you, and I don't think anybody believes you, so you failed. You lied.
I have witnesses anyway, so.
They were in the tent?
No, we didn't have sex in the tent.
Yes, we did. It was 4th of July.
Our special guest,
I
Smokey
conceived
the Bear.
her in the
Come on
tent.
out.
The only time that we slept in the tent was the night that you left the next morning.
How old is your daughter?
She's 9 months.
What's her birth date?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Know.
Wait a second. Wait a second. You have a daughter and you don't know her birth date?
I do. I'm nervous. Listen, she told me that she was with another man 2 days before me. That's why I don't believe that she's my child.
No,
so you don't believe
God, no.
Hold on.
She told me that.
Hold on a second. You don't believe this little girl's yours?
I don't. Just because of that. If she is great, awesome, that's fine.
Okay,
so
if she's great, awesome, that's fine. Hey, you got a baby. Oh, that's fine. Have you ever seen your daughter?
Yes.
When was the last time?
I haven't seen her for like 5-6 months now.
Do you know I babysat a 6-year-old boy? And he goes one night, he goes, "Where's daddy?" And I go, "Doesn't have a daddy." Why is that? Because daddy doesn't love her like your daddy does. I had to tell a 6-year-old boy that. What am I supposed to tell her when she's older?
Well, what do you want me to do? Get
daddy?
all attached to her, like be around her? I can be around her as much as I can, but you live an hour and a half away.
Did you just hear what you said?
I have a license in the car. I was willing to get you.
You keep telling me that you're going to come out and you never do.
Did you just hear what you said? What do you want me to do? Get attached to her?
Well, you didn't let me finish what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, get attached to her, then all of a sudden I find out she's not mine.
Do you know how hard it is?
Oh, and then, wait, so you need documented proof.
I've been trying to get a DNA test for a while.
You missed your appointment.
Here's the man that needs, wait.
I had an appointment set last week, and then she called the show.
I love this. I need documented proof that this human being is mine. I need proof.
Yeah, when there's another man in the picture. Yeah, if there's another man in the picture that she was telling you about.
Wait. But when I'm sleeping with a 16-year-old, my eyes are closed. If you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show, visit the link in the description to get my help. You know what?
It's the truth.
The truth is, without a lie detector test or with the lie detector test, you know what you do. You know what you do in your personal life.
Yeah, that's why I know what's wrong.
Yeah, okay. You're like those, you're even worse than the bad guy. I mean, you are the bad guy in this show.
Of course I am. I'm made out to be that way. That's the whole point of the show.
You make yourself out to be the bad guy. When you don't take care of children that you bring into the world, you're the bad guy. Simple as that.
Look at her. Look at what you missed out on.
See, I have respect for the bad guys that come onto my stage and they don't try to hide themselves and put themselves in sheep's clothing. No, you're the worst kind because you pretend to be the good guy. I didn't know, and I'm doing this, and
Since I've been out here, you haven't hardly even let me speak to explain my side of the story.
Okay,
because it's...
Okay, you got 2 minutes. Let's go. 2 minutes.
Okay, I freaking started dating her a week after the whole tent incident. And she told me from that point on for 2 months that she was 18. I broke up with her when I found out she was 16.
No, let him keep going. You got a minute 45.
She moved back in with some guy, the other possible father, okay?
He cheated on me.
She told me that, that she had a test done to see when she conceived, and she was 99% sure that it was his. And now she calls me up a week later saying that she's not 99% sure it's mine.
1 minute left.
Okay? I try to get a hold of her. I can't get a hold of her. My phone, first of all, when she calls me, I told her several times to leave me a message because my phone, both screens are broke. I can't see it. So I will never know if you call me unless if you leave me a message. She finally got that through her head and started leaving me messages. We've tried to set up dates to hang out so I can see my possible daughter.
My possible
and she bails.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my possible daughter.
Is your 2 minutes up? Because it was basically all lies.
No, no, hold on. You got 20 seconds left.
Whatever. Okay. Doesn't even matter what I said.
All right, so I gave you a chance, right?
Yep.
Now, hold on. You knew you were coming today and you were going to see her, right?
Yeah.
Did you know your daughter was going to be here?
Yes.
Okay. Did you bring any money to give her for your daughter?
I don't have any money to bring her. I don't get paid.
You don't have
Thursday.
any money?
Typical.
I'm trying to get caught up on my freaking fines so I stay out of jail.
How do you take your girlfriend out? And the results for your DNA test, Shawn, is you are the father.
Do you want to see her? Do you want to see your daughter? Are you going to be involved? Because there's no occasional father. From this point on, there's no occasional father. If you decide that your girl or your friends or partying's more important, kiss that little girl goodbye, because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to have a father being in and out of my little girl's life because she's better than deserve that.
Rebecca, do me a favor. Do something with him. Either throw him off my stage or take him back to see your daughter.
What do you want? It's your choice. Then let's go.
Been a long time since I've seen you. I think she's gonna cry.
Yeah. She's not used to you.
No?
Yeah. It's okay.